and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very fun video because we are going through all the things that I received at my baby shower, which just means that baby will be here very soon. If you are new to my channel, my name is Courtney. I create, I guess, just lifestyle content, but lately we're getting into the mom content because this is our first baby. My husband and I don't know the gender of this baby, and I am 37 weeks pregnant this week. So yeah, we don't know the gender, but we do know that baby is coming soon, and I'm so excited to get all this stuff set up for baby. So I'm gonna split this up into two categories. We got a lot of stuff behind me that I registered for, which is so nice. Also some things that I did not register for. So we're gonna start the video with things that I registered for and then get into the things that I didn't, just like the extras, the fun things. And hopefully this helps you if you're putting together a registry or if you're just curious about like what mamas are looking for these days. Just a disclaimer, or kind of like a heads up, I feel like I have some items on here that are less known. I watched so many videos and I feel like a lot of the brands I just knew so much about already. I could almost predict what people were gonna say, which is fine. But some of the brands that I feel like I found, I'm very proud of to have found, and are a little less known, and I think they might be extra helpful if you're looking to stay a little more on budget and find like dupes for some of the more expensive things. So yeah, let's get into the video. So I kind of have everything stacked behind me. You will see a giant stack of these Millie Moon diapers. After a lot of research, the Coteries are without a doubt a fan favorite, but these you seem to be just a little bit less pricey for the quantity that you're getting. They're still more of like a high-end diaper, but quite frankly, I got these because all my mom friends who have tried all the different brands raved about this one. They said it's just the best at holding in blowouts. It seems to fit like a little bit bigger, a little bit snugger than some of the other brands. So I registered for that in a few different sizes. Kind of going in no particular order. I'm just gonna grab things. Registered for some Frida mom items. I didn't go for the postpartum pack because I felt there were things in there that I wouldn't really use. People love the Perry bottle. I feel like the hospital gives you the Perry bottle. I don't know. So I would rather have had just larger quantities of the things that I feel like I will use. One of those being like the postpartum underwear. You've probably seen these. They're just like boy short looking things that you can wear in placement of a diaper that they often give you, or like the giant pads that they give you at the hospital. And then these are the maxi pads with ice, like the ice pads, padsicles, that are supposed to be very cooling and just nice for down there. So those are the two kind of postpartum for mama things that I registered for and that I was given. I also got a big old box of water wipes. I think a lot of people are familiar with that brand. I went back and forth for so long about a breastfeeding pillow. Do I even need one? A lot of my girlfriends with babies were like, it's maybe nice in the beginning when you're getting used to breastfeeding, but after a while you kind of just like get in the groove and you can breastfeed your baby in any situation. So I did still register for one, and I got one that I thought would just be comfortable in bed, honestly. Like I plan on just kind of leaving this in my bedroom. I also don't have a nursing chair, so I'm trying to get comfortable, but I want to stay in frame. I don't have a nursing chair. I'm gonna just try to make my normal furniture work. So yeah, I wanted something pretty. This is the BB Hug Me nursing pillow, and they make a like sleeping maternity pillow that I think is even more popular than this nursing pillow one that you might be familiar or have seen before. But what's great about these is it has this little adjustable clip, and so you can make it as firm or soft as you want. And it also means that you can tie it like so, and so it stays in place a little better than one of the other ones that you would just kind of like balance on your lap. And it's super lightweight, so I think I'm gonna really like this, but we shall see. In the same vein of like bedrooms, I registered for a little night light. I saw that a lot of people love the one that you like flip on and off. I thought that was maybe a little gimmicky, I don't know. I would just rather have something that you press on and press off. So this was super cheap off of Amazon, like 15 bucks. But what's also cool is that it has a timer. So you can set the time like 4 minutes. So if I'm like, it's nighttime, I know that my baby, well, babies usually feed for more like 20 to 30 minutes. But if I know my baby's gonna feed for around 30 minutes and I don't wanna have to worry about clicking off the nightlight when we're all done, then I can just set the timer, and it has a memory. So it knows like what brightness you like it at, and it remembers what the timer was the last time you used it. So all you have to do is click it on and off every single time. Love that. Also for the bedroom, we got a bassinet, which is already downstairs. I will just include a photo of the one we got, but it is the Skip Hop bassinet, like the gray mesh one. I honestly got it because the price was right. It's something you only use for like 5 to 6 months anyway. I didn't want to be spending or asking any of my friends to spend like $300–400 on a piece of furniture that you use for such a short period of time. But it does have an easy accessible wall on one side, so you can bring it up to your bed and easily breastfeed baby in the night, which I love. And another thing for the bedroom that we got is a wipeable changing table. So I'm very proud of this find because it's very similar to the Keekaroo peanut changing table in the sense that it's literally made out of the same material. I looked up the materials for each and what it's crafted out of. Literally the same, it's just a different brand, and this was $60 off of Amazon. So I will have this link below if you are looking at the Keekaroo but feel bad spending $150 or asking others to spend $150 on something that should not be more than like 40 bucks for us. Honestly, you guys, some of these baby items, I'm like, why is it worth so much money? I don't understand. Something else I registered for that is kind of like a uncommon brand but similar to others is this infant lounger. I'm forgetting the name of the other ones that are really popular, but those can be pricey too. This was around the $50 mark, and I loved the pattern on this one. It's like these beautiful brown floral. Again, we are trying to be as gender neutral as possible because I don't know the gender of this baby. DockATot. This is like the DockATot. I just remembered what it's called. And so this part down here can tie and untie, so this can fit a smaller or larger baby. This one was called the Cuckoo Baby Classic Lounger. Again, an Amazon find that I will link below. Swaddle wise, I only registered for a few. I feel like I'm gonna be the type of mom who likes just a traditional swaddle that you know, fold yourself, because I think it's the most customizable. I asked for a few of these swaddles that I found off of Amazon. Don't remember the brand top of mind, but again, everything's linked. These feel so soft. I'm really happy with the quality. Everything that I chose for baby, whether it is clothes or blankets or swaddles, is cotton or linen or some other natural material. I'm not a big fan of polyester. I myself don't even wear a lot of polyester, and I just feel like I'm kind of hypersensitive to not overheat my baby. I want them to be comfortable, so that's just a little disclaimer. All these things are going to be made of natural materials if it was something I registered for. But yeah, these swaddles are really, really nice. Just got like some neutral colors in those. I did also ask for the Halo Sleep Slack swaddle, just so I can try one of the ones that you Velcro. It might be easier, it might be something my husband prefers. You know, there are two of us taking care of the baby, so I wanted to try this. And this particular one was cotton as well. And then the last swaddle I received and registered for is the Amazing Baby Transition Swaddle. This is for when baby gets a little older, 3 to 6 months it says, and it has a little more room, and it encourages baby to sleep with its arms up so it can start to get used to more movement rather than being, you know, fully arms in swaddled. I did also ask for just this really pretty cream knit blanket for like car seat and stroller from Huxley, and it's very, very soft. Love that. Burp cloths, I'm gonna kind of get into things that you might use on the day-to-day. Burp cloths, I registered for these Comfy Cubs 100% cotton burp cloths. These are so soft, and my friends who have babies, some of them don't even really use burp cloths. They just use like comfy little bibs and kind of wipe the baby that way. But they say that their skin is so sensitive in the beginning that if you're wiping something on their face, like you want it to be soft and not rough. So these are really, really soft. I'm happy with these. It came in like a pack of 10, and I just think they're really nice. Breastfeeding wise, I registered for a few different things. The first thing being the LV Curve. I went back and forth between this and the Haka because they're both so widely loved. I ended up going with the LV Curve, switching it last minute even, because it can sit in your bra. It's just a little bit more of a convenient size. So I thought that if I'm on the go, I'm breastfeeding baby on one side and I still have like my shirt and bra on this side, and I want to stick this in, I can, rather than with the Haka. I feel like you have to completely take your bra off just to use the Haka because it like hangs off. So that was my thought process if you're stuck between those two items. That's why I went for the LV Curve. We'll see how I like it. I did also register for the Silverettes. I've heard that these are an absolute must. I'm hoping these will save me the way that a lot of women say that they've saved their nips, especially in the beginning with breastfeeding. I didn't register for any sort of nipple creams because I've heard people use these and then they just kind of like let their boobs breathe a little bit too, or sometimes like the milk kind of collects inside and that even moisturizes. So we'll see how just this goes and if I need any other product, but I think we'll be good there. Freedom Mom thermometer, Freedom Mom nose and ear picker, nail and ear picker. This is all the things. Haka nail filer. I've heard people like these and I probably will bring that to the hospital with me too. I did also ask for nail scissors. Maybe as the kid gets a little older, that might be less time consuming and easier to use. Oh, a snot sucker. I went for this snot sucker that looks most similar to the kind that they use in the hospital. It's just the one with like the big ball on top and the little, you know what I'm trying to say. It's not like one of the electric ones or the one that you breathe into, like the Freedom Mom one. I just figured if this is what they're using in the hospital, then it should be good enough for me. In terms of breast pumps, I asked for one basic hand pump, the Medela one. I feel like just if I'm traveling or my other one's not charged, that this would be a good option. These are also really inexpensive, like $25. So I asked for that, and then I also got the matching Medela pads, breast pads, like, you know, for milk that might leak. I feel TMI talking about this, but if you're watching this video, then I know you're a mom and this is not TMI. But I did also, oh my gosh, my cat, guys. Fish, you're not part of the registry. I did also get the Eufy wearable electric breast pumps through my insurance. They just haven't come in yet. This is maybe a little risky because it's kind of a newer brand, but I really liked it because they get warm, and it's scientifically backed that if you have a lot of warmth kind of on your breast, that encourages milk to release. So I liked that about the Eufy ones. A few other big things that I registered for are sitting behind me. For the kitchen, we got a bottle warmer from Philips Avent. I also got the matching sterilizer. I don't have very good reasoning for choosing this brand. I feel like it was just highly rated on Amazon. I'm sure you can tell from how I've been talking. I do plan on breastfeeding like straight from my boob as much as possible, but I do want to have everything that I need so that if I want to go to the gym or out to lunch with the girls and for whatever reason I'm not going to bring the baby, I need Rudy to be able to breastfeed. I intermediary to be able to bottle feed that baby. So I want to just make that easy for him and give him all the things he needs for bottle feeding. And myself, this baby monitor. Oh my gosh, the research I did on baby monitors, insane. We went with the DockATot VistaView Smart Baby Monitor. This did come with 2 cameras, which I appreciated, but the main thing I loved about this, it has 2K picture quality on the actual device, and also it can work with or without Wi-Fi, which was very important to me. It also comes with obviously a physical baby monitor, but you can also get the app and download that on your phone. So this is basically the best of all worlds. It does everything that I would want a baby monitor to do. It's not even a brand I really hear people talk about. I think it was around the $200 mark, so I'd say that's like mid-price, maybe a little bit higher than some other popular brands, but I love this one a lot. It also has split screen viewing, sound and motion alerts, cry detection, that's pretty normal, temperature alerts, that's pretty normal, but also it has a pretty great range as well. If you're using like the physical monitor and are walking around the house, it has pretty great range. So love that. Well, I think I'll love that. Angel Care Bathtub, literally 20 bucks, and everyone says it's better than a big old tub of a bathtub for a baby. You can kind of like sponge wash them. The water flows right through the holes, so hopefully I like that. Little baby hairbrush from Haka. Scoopy thing for the water. Also in here I have a baby bath thermometer. This one's literally so cute. This is an extra thing. I don't think you need a baby bath thermometer. You can probably just use your hand and figure it out. But I'm a little anal and just want to make sure the water is not too hot for my baby. So this one just sits in the water and tells you the temperature. Got these Lancinel bottles. They are glass. I want to go plastic free as much as I can. And these are supposed to be one of the best nipples for breastfeeding moms. After a lot of research, I kind of found out that you should look for a nipple that doesn't have too much gap between the nipple part and the base. So if you were to take your fingers and go like this on another baby bottle, there would be more gap between my fingers and the base, and the nipple would stick out a lot, maybe like that. And that can, so they say, harm a baby's latch when they go back and forth between the boob and the bottle, because they start getting used to just kind of chewing on the nipple part. So that is why I chose that. And I also asked for the additional slow flow nipples, so we can use this straight from the start if we want to. Also, milk storage bags. These are plastic. I like to find glass ones, but I think someone just bought those for me, so I will try to use them. I think I only have this left, which is the Maybe Baby Carrier. Maybe spelled like that. This was kind of a pricey carrier. It's supposed to be very similar to the Artie Pop. It certainly looks a lot like the Artie Pop carrier. I asked for it in this beautiful blue denim-like material. I will say this feels quality. This feels really nice. The padded part feels very, very comfortable. I did like that it crisscrossed in the back rather than just going straight down. I feel like that's gonna be the most comfortable. And the band is also very thick. And I have not tried it yet, but it looks really, really nice. I did also register for a wrap carrier. I think I'm gonna love baby wearing. I anticipate that I will love baby wearing, so I am excited for those. The last 2 items, or maybe 3 items worth mentioning, I don't have set up. Well, actually, this is set up right here, but it's kind of like among the mess. This is my stroller. This is the Silver Cross Dune stroller, and I originally went for a different one and then returned it because I just felt like it was too big and bulky. This is like a mid-size stroller. They sell an even bigger one called the Reef. This is the Dune. It's like a size down, but it does come with a bassinet attachment too, which was important to me. So I got that stroller graciously gifted to me from my parents. I also got the Bugaboo high chair, which I will have to include a photo of because it's in boxes that you guys are literally sitting on, and we have not put it together yet. So I got the Bugaboo high chair. It is pricey, the high chair itself, but it goes through all stages of life. It even turns into an adult chair by the end of it. But what I really loved it for is, like the Trip Trap high chair, it has a lot of attachments that make it multi-use, and you can use it from the very beginning. It has a newborn attachment that, again, I'll include a photo, that you can basically just lay your baby in, like a little mini bassinet chair type thing. And then it has a rocker attachment that you can then take that newborn attachment attached to the rocker, and then it turns into a rocker on the floor. And it also has like cushions that you can add and other things. So I loved the versatility of it, and that it was a piece that we wouldn't just use once the baby starts eating solids. We'd actually use it from the beginning. So yeah, I love that. I'm also looking behind you. I got the diaper genie for a, diaper pail, and I hope I like it. I don't know. I might honestly be someone who ends up just like throwing the diapers in the kitchen trash can, but I figured I would at least register for a diaper genie, and if someone got it for me, then I would try it. And then I did get a baby bouncer as well. I didn't get a swing. I figured that's a lot. We have the rocker, and now we're gonna have the bouncer. And I got the Mira bouncer. I'm forgetting what brand that's from, but I'll include a photo here. I mostly chose this one for the looks, I'm not gonna lie, and that it's like can fold really narrow when you're not using it. And also got the cute little toy bar attachment too, so I hope it's a place that my baby loves to chill. Okay, I figured now we talk about things that I did not register but did receive. Also, I'm very sorry if my cat is distracting this entire video. Things that I did not register for but graciously received from friends and family. Clothes. I didn't ask for a single piece of baby clothes because I knew that it's something that people love to shop for, so it would just happen anyway. So I'm gonna highlight just some of the cute ones. I did get a lot of clothes. This whole thing is full of them. This whole basket is full of them. And I also have another pile next to me, so I'm just gonna shout out some really cute things. Baby bonnets. I feel like these are coming back in style because Zara sells baby bonnets, but I have a friend who always puts the cutest baby bonnets on her baby, and they're kind of like thin, so the baby wears it all the time. It's just a little extra protection from drafts and maybe being cold while sitting inside. But yeah, she has them handmade by one of her friends that lives near her, but she gifted me a bunch of them from her friend who makes them. So these are really special because they're like custom made, And I also was gifted a few more bonnets because if you're new here, my husband Rudy, he is originally from a country called Moldova, which is in Eastern Europe, and bonnets are so common there. And a lot of the moms are like just weirdly, not weirdly, I think it's rightfully, but they're kind of just obsessed with if there's ever a draft, like, oh, you gotta cover your ears. Even as an adult, like if there's a draft, cover your ears. So you will see those Moldovan babies in bonnets all of the time. So I think that's also why I got gifted literally so many bonnets, but they're very cute and I love them. I also got gifted some mittens. This was not something I had bought, but I think might come in handy. I was given a bunch of clothes from Janie and Jack. You might be familiar with that. I feel like I've seen them at the mall. This like yellow little onesie with a lion on it. Definitely for probably next year when they get older. This little knit piece with the ears, little heart. Actually, my baby's being born right around Valentine's Day, so that's cute actually. I think this is for next year, but that's a cute little reminder. These little booties, I die. Those are so cute. This little knit two-piece These are so luxe. These feel so legitimate. Like I probably wouldn't put this amount of money into my baby clothes normally, but look at that. It comes with, again, a little winter bonnet. So, so cute. I also was given a lot of really practical kind of onesies with the zippers too. I'm just holding up what's in front of me right now. Another pair of these little brown booties. Those are like probably one of my favorites clothes-wise that I was given. Those are so cute. Denim jacket for baby. We're getting down to the end here. I think you get the idea with the clothes, but I was given honestly a lot of practical pieces that I think are really, really nice for the gender neutral situation that we made everyone have to abide by. I was a little bit worried that people would kind of have a hard time with that. But anyway, got so many cute clothes. Very, very happy with that. Something else. Oh yeah. Go ahead, bud. Okay. Sorry, so many breaks during this video for myself and for my cats. Something else that I was given a lot of that I didn't even ask for are books. Books are something that I find hard to pick out. You obviously want to read the right kinds of stories to your kids. If they end up having a favorite one of these books, I want it to be teaching them good lessons, you know? So I love that people took the time to pick out some nice books. Someone gave us a baby Bible, and I opened this and thought it would maybe be like a brief version of the Bible, but this is a legitimate Bible, which is pretty funny. It's almost like a good travel Bible. Lots of educational books, ABCs, prayers for baby, going to bed book, Peter Rabbit, and some other classic pieces. I Promise You Always. I think my mom gave me this one. She was passionate about her choice. Yeah, so I imagine that's a good one. The Rainbow Fish I've heard of, and then a few more kind of Christian baby books here. When I Talk to God, I Talk About You, Bible stories for little hands, baby bears, thank you prayers. The very, very last category of things that I received that I did not register for are baby toys. I got given so many of these little like lovey things, you know, the baby blankets that are also a cute little toy, which I think are just nice to throw into my purse when I'm on the go. If you need to entertain baby, a teether for baby as they get older. One of my friends who's very passionate about educational toys got me this one, literally called the educational box for 0 to 6 months, and it has a lot of more interactive toys for baby. The black and white cards are in there, so I really appreciate that from her. That pretty much wraps it up. There are more things in here, but I think I called out all of the major things. Something we purchased ourselves was a baby car seat. I got the Cybex one that can grow with them, so I'm not an infant car seat, but it has an infant attachment. I will link that one below if you're interested. Car mirror. I'm trying to think of all the little things. That honestly might be it. Wow, I can't believe my baby shower's over. I am kind of excited it's over because it truly means that like the next step is having this baby. Like I said, I'm 37 weeks, so baby is coming soon, hopefully. And now it's really just like go time with getting all this stuff washed, setting up the bassinet, all those fun things. So yeah, if you want to follow along that journey, I'm gonna make a whole nesting video after this. I'm so excited. So please subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.